Hey guys, here again with Richie S. Another game, another commentary. Let's go.
Well, they didn't play well in the last game, Alan. They were beaten. We'll see what they've got to offer here.
No, they didn't play well, and not enough of the players turned up on that occasion. And it's quite unusual for this side. I wouldn't expect that to happen.
Moving the ball around nicely here, looking for the gaps, pressing. Ramirez gets in, wins the ball back, and we'll keep that ball moving. Great turn, great strength by Costa, holds him off. See Cuadrado on the overlap, but he puts a great tackle in, wins the ball back.
And Ronaldo. Kroos. Carvajal. Excellent positioning, and the interception is
great tackle by Ramirez, wins the ball with driving. Hazard and Costa. Costa shrugged off the ball there, There's situations you want him in, he's strong, he's quick, but so are Real Madrid's defenders. Pepe, Sergio Ramos, great defenders, strong, powerful.
In the World Cup finals, Sergio Ramos.
Great balling by him, just slightly offside there.
That was an easy decision for the assistant, it's offside, he's gone too early.
Yeah, I think defensively, there was good communication across that back line, they all pushed up as a team.
Hazard.
I love Hazard there, he just creates that space for himself. Ramirez driving down, looking for the gap. I did go to turn back in on myself, I didn't press X.
Thibaut Courtois gets the ball.
I think in most games FIFA is just about controlling the game, not letting your opponent be all over you, slowing the tempo down if needed. That's great by Hazard there. Just picks the ball up, a few little tricks, creates a space, and then managed to put the ball over. Hazard picks it up inside, goes inside. Weak shot.
Straight at the keeper. Not really what he wanted to do.
At the top level, you don't get many opportunities, and when an opportunity presents itself like that, you really need to be doing better. It's great cutting by. Oh, what a tackle there! What a tackle! It looks for certain to see Ronaldo's going to score, and then bang, get the ball away. Good clean header away, Costa. I'm just holding it up here, hoping for the player to make the overlap. He doesn't really do that, it's Luis. So we'll just turn back inside and keep possession. It's a lovely little ball there. Costa's so strong there, so strong. Holds off the challenge, Cuadrado, bang. Pulls back, creates the space. We've got 3 players running in. He's managed to pull away from his defender. He drives into that space. Drives. And there we go. Penalty. Late tackle from the player. Never going to catch Cuadrado. Very, very quick player. Very, very fast. Very, very strong. Comes the big moment, actually scoring the penalty. I do hate penalties for all intents and purposes. Never been a great penalty taker. Okay, Hazard. Easy to get it in the green, and then we're going to stagger the run and just smash it the other side. I think with staggering the run, it just puts that second bit of doubt in the goalkeeper's mind, because he's made his mind up which way to go, but then he's thinking, is he going back in himself? Is he going to go the way I thought he was going to go? So that's sometimes why I use that. Alternatively, sometimes I'd like to just blast it straight down the middle, plenty of height on it. Hopefully it'll put it just enough past the goalkeeper's head, but you risk hitting the bar or not putting enough power on it, and just watching it fall helplessly into the goalkeeper's hands. There's nothing more depressing. So with a penalty, you want to score at every opportunity. Another lovely little flick over. Costa shrugs off the challenge.
Well, he has a go. Goalkeeper in the firing line.
Yeah, difficult angle to score from. No one else running into the box. Probably should have cut it back and kept possession. But sometimes you just got to smash it. It's good from Ivanovic there. Comes across, pushes him off the ball, doesn't allow him to get one-on-one. It's a lovely 1-2 there. Willian, quick player, comes inside, driving into the space. Lovely little turn there, but that's a great tackle.
Good
It's
movement
lovely
to
from
get to it.
Ramirez. He'll pick it up again. Drives into the box. Crosses it.
Crosses in.
Just couldn't get enough on it. Good defending by him as well. Managed to get the box in.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is where Real Madrid will hurt you. Bale is so quick, so strong. So is Ronaldo. So is Benzema. When they're in space, you know, you've really got to be on your game.
Very
Positioning
straightforward for the
is
goalkeeper.
everything when you're defending against quick players.
Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Good strong tackle. Now back to throw.
Just looking for that opening. Great,
Ramirez.
great covering
Modric.
there by him.
Gareth Bale. Referee has used the advantage law well here for Real Madrid.
That's great from Kale. Comes across, wins the ball.
Sergio Ramos.
Fortunately, couldn't retain possession. Okay. Matic, that's what he's good for. Strong,
Diego
bundles through
Costa.
challenges. Unfortunately, Hazard could just
Toni
not get away in
Kroos.
that instance. Look at Matic, there he is again,
Real
winning the
tussle
ball.
for
Playing the players through. Just poor touch there. Draw out there, let him down. That's where you've got to watch
Goalkeeper out
Bale. You have to
quickly.
watch him on the counter
And
attack.
he's just plunged onto the ball there.
Spilicueta, quick
that's
1-2
top
there.
from him.
Not always the
Really
safest
did
option, but
help out his
sometimes
defenders
it's those
there.
little elements of surprise which catch your opponent out.
Never troubling the goalkeeper.
I've seen my man offline. He's gone for the shot, but he's not made
Hazard's
it.
goal. Modric.
1-2 there. I can see the gap. Hazard.
Chance for Chelsea.
Oh, bundled over. Great covering from Pepe there. Stopped me mid-flow. Okay, Costa turns aside. Quick one to Hazard.
Takes the shot off.
Should do better. Should do better. He's on his left foot. He's going away from goal. Always difficult, those opportunities. We're getting a lot of turnover of ball here. We really need to capitalise and make this possession count. Only a few minutes left in the half. Let's just see it out and make sure we don't concede. They're the balls you've got to watch out for. We've played quite a few of those today. None of them have really come off yet to great effect, thank God. 1-0 at half time, we'll take that. Haven't created a great amount, neither has he, as we can see from the stats.
It's been one of those matches where you never quite know what's going to happen.
But one of those games where you want to get the second goal. You need that second goal to keep the pressure up.
Down here in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Felipe Luis.
That's where you got Ronaldo. He's just beating the man inside in. He's got great shooting ability. Cuts in, bang. Again, headers. If Ronaldo gets a leap on a header, I say 90% of the time he's scoring. Not many defenders are going to have a chance when he's got a running leap. Same as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That guy is the bane of my life with headers. You just cannot beat him to a header. If he gets any jump on it, he wins that header. I think sometimes you stress so much about keeping the ball in those situations. You just clear it. Just hit it upfield. Don't bother trying to play a pass. Just clear it and let your defence reset. But sometimes you're so worried about a counter attack, which hasn't even happened yet. You're like, if I can just keep the ball, if I can just keep the ball. But it doesn't happen. So you just clear it out sometimes. Put it in row Z. Be prepared to play the simple football.
Pepe picked up here for that, and he gets a yellow card. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, it is. He saw the
Another
ball
little
and
free
he thought he
kick.
could win it, but just as fraction off.
Going for the back post. Not a great angle, not a great shot. A bit wasteful, really, but I'm not great at putting those crosses in. I don't seem to get much results off them. I do normally go for the free kicking range. It's a great little flick by Hazard, just keeps the ball and loses it again.
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here.
A few tricks there. William just created the space, cuts with the two players. Unfortunately, the pass didn't find its man. These are the situations you've got to be careful of. Rush the keeper out. So lucky there. So lucky. They could have easily just controlled that and slotted it in.
Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodriguez.
It
might have been a good cross, but that needs players to get on the end of it. No one did. And he goes for
That was a
goal.
great shot. It was a great shot and a good save. Obviously, you don't expect your keeper to get beat at the near post. They shouldn't get beat at the near post. But how many times have you seen those sort of shots creeping?
Straightforward stop.
Throw this out. That's what I like about having Costa up front. He's there. He'll win the. You know, he can hold that ball up. He can win the headers. He's not going to do it every single time. But it just allows you to build from platforms like this.
And in goes the
cross into the middle. Unfortunately, Costa doesn't get it away. Bang. That's the moment. I switch Matic onto his left foot because I know he hasn't got a right foot. I decide to not shoot straight away, turn inside. It does hit the bar. It lands perfectly for Diego Costa. But if I shoot there, Matic on his right foot, I promise this ball is going in row Z. Because I moved it, because I know the players, I know what foot they use, creates the opportunity. Yes, it lands perfectly for Diego Costa, but I'm not complaining. 2-0. Boom.
And it's 2-0 here. Towards Rodriguez.
I do always recommend going through your team and players that are most likely going to score you the goals. There's good attacking players, Hazard, Messi. Just make sure you know which foot is their predominant foot, because sometimes that could be the difference between scoring and not scoring. Yes, the great players can score with both feet, but when it's those sort of gilt-edge opportunities, you're going to give yourself every advantage. Go, do a little bit of research, see what foot they favour, and then sometimes, you know, that little jink might just get you that goal, which is very crucial.
Matic. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I also recommend when you're playing FIFA, just simple things about being in the right mood to play. If you've got a splitting headache, you feel like crap, don't play, because that's probably going to reflect itself in your gameplay. I have a certain spot I always sit on my setting, you know, where my ash groovers were nice and well dug in. You know, it's those simple things. You know, if you're sitting in a different seat, different position, you've got a different view of the TV, that does affect your gameplay. You know, when you're playing, when you want to play at the top level and win every game you can, these little things can really help. Really help. So, you know, it's always worth bearing in mind. I always have a glass of water with me when I'm playing. I like to keep it fresh, I like to keep hydrated. And my friend used to have a pillow with him because he used to like to punch it when he was conceded those dodgy goals. You know, anything that just helps you is worth doing. You know, take that few minutes before you turn on the PlayStation or Xbox, set up, get comfortable, and then boom.
Comes in with a tackle. Tony Kroos.
Having a great possession this half. You know, lots of pinging balls about, lots of turnover of possession. You keep trying to force those balls through. In those situations, you want to go over the top.
Marcelo.
That's a great effort. That's a great effort there. He's turned, he's found space. A team like Real Madrid, you know, most of the time that sort of stuff's going to go in. But hey, it hasn't gone in. We're still 2-0 up. It's great. Hazard, he rides a few challenges. It's great covering. That's what I love about Hazard. He's a great little battler. Holds the ball. How many times has he won possession there from a bad situation? And bang, he shoots. He's found the space, he shot. We can see Ramirez, we can see Costa. They're going to run into the space. His three defenders are turning away with a back to goal. And that's Ramirez has got the run on him. It's a simple tap in. Again, I've scored 2 simple tapping goals. That's because both times my players have been on the run, on the move, in the right position. You know, ideally you want every shot to go in and just swish back of the net, but it's not always going to happen. Sometimes you need that second player running in. We're 3-0 up. We haven't been troubled too much at the back. He's had a few of these situations where he's put the ball through. He hasn't done a lot with them. So, you know, all in all, a pretty comfortable win so far. You know, he's got 3 minutes left. He's not going to turn it around unless I decide to score 4 own goals for no reason, which I'm not going to. So you want to really hurt him, get behind. You know, I should have probably put the ball into the middle, but at 3-0 up, you're going to try and score the little spectacular goal. You see he's had 7 shots, not many behind me really, but his shots haven't been great, they haven't been well worked positions.
going for it here.
Blue
That's a
over from
chance to
Costa.
extend the lead. Rodriguez.
So, let's reflect on this game. You know, we haven't controlled the midfield as well as I would have liked, but what we have done, we've scored 3 good goals. 2 of them situations where we've just been more attacking, had the players running into the space, it's created the opportunities we've scored. We've got 3 points, we've got 3 goals. All in all, great result. And onwards and upwards. Let's win this League One title. Thank you for watching.